My name is Denise Doxey, and I'm the curator for Ancient Egyptian, Nubian, and Near Eastern art at the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston, and the guest curator for the exhibition here in St. Louis. One thing that people will take away from this is a realization that ancient Nubia was, for thousands of years, a very cosmopolitan place. There are big cities, palaces, temples, more pyramids than Egypt, and yet most people have not heard of it. So I think that this is a chance for people to learn about this other great civilization of northeastern Africa in ancient times and how it interacted with Egypt, but was certainly not a part of Egypt. It's a distinct culture. Much of their history, they didn't leave written records, which is why the early archaeologists relied on what the Egyptians had to say, because they could read the texts. But in recent years, just based on archaeology over the last, say, 3 or 4 decades, we have realized that much of what the early archaeologists thought was incorrect, and even more incorrect than we could have imagined, because new excavations have shown just how widespread these networks of trade and economic exchange were, made some fabulous jewelry and other objects of gold. Women in ancient Nubia seem to have had a particularly high status relative to most other civilizations, and I think that comes out in some of the artwork as well. And in fact, they actually had a number of ruling queens as opposed to queens who were married to a king. Augustus, when he took over most of the Mediterranean world and took over Egypt, got as far as the border of Sudan and ran up against a queen. So I always like to say, here's Augustus taking over the known world, but he can't get past an African woman. If I had to pick 5 objects that I would definitely tell you not to miss, one of them would be the group of pottery from Kerma, which is just, it's exceedingly thin-walled, almost eggshell thin, brilliantly made. The statue of Senkamoniskin, who was a 7th century king, and he's wearing the distinct regalia of a Nubian king. And the jewelry of the queens of the Napatan period, in particular, there's a crystal pendant with the head of the goddess Hathor in gold on top of it, which is very tiny. The stele and offering table of King Espelta, which introduces the sort of royal funerary cult. And finally, I think for an introduction to the military culture, there's a case in the Meroitic Gallery, the last gallery. I'm particularly drawn to the number of animals in the exhibition, and animals, everything from lions to little cats to strange combinations of animals. So please come and enjoy Nubia Treasures of Ancient Africa.